TikTok is full of horrible car advice, but is it really all that bad? We're real mechanics, and we're gonna find that out. Roll that first clip.
Okay, so I lost my jumper cables, so I cut a cord off of an appliance inside, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to start. An extension cord inside, plugged in an outlet.
Oh,
wow. So we don't fry anything.
Oh, my word.
I love people that really use their creative decision making.
I like that he wanted to try that, though. I think we need more adventurous people in the world. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Is he okay? Do you see that?
Look at that.
I love that logic. Put your mind in a simple state.
In a very, very simple state, yes. At both electricity, that should equal worky.
It charged my phone.
It charges your phone. Why not your car? It's not going to do damage to the car, I don't think. I think it's going to be more damage to the circuit and the wall and the wire and the extension cord. It's a little too much current for that cable, and then also that's not necessarily how like wall outlets work. But other than that, it's mainly just causing a fire.
As long as you don't have like some sort of like external gas leak or something.
There's that. Yeah, there's that too.
Next clip.
Oh, imagine paying for washer fluid. Couldn't be me.
I love your delivery way more than this video. That really did it for me.
This is very similar at the last clip in that, you know, I like that they're trying these things. Window washing fluid in the bucket at the gas station in my window washer reservoir. Why not? Why is everybody else paying for this when I could just get it for free? So kids, you really shouldn't put any other fluid besides window washer fluid in your window washing reservoir. Even if it is a window cleaner, it's going to suds up. There are anti-foaming agents and things inside of your window washer fluid to keep that from happening because the motor is going to agitate everything up, and now we've got this streaky foam. So if you can't afford washer fluid and you want to have something, put water.
You're blowing my mind because maybe I just grew up in a really rough area, but none of the gas stations I pulled up to actually had something that looked as delicious as this.
It's delicious.
It was legit just water. I
would be lying if in my younger days of course you think you might want to taste it just because it smells so good, but then, you know.
Caught you in 4K.
Of course you want to taste it.
Let's wipe into that next clip. All right. Look at that.
I love the meme. I love this meme. I want to be professional so bad, but it's so hard when everyone is coming into this video today with such big brain energy. He doesn't have a clamp to connect his negative cable, battery cable, onto the negative post. So he got some big brain power and did a right smart thing by using a zip tie to reinforce the already rusty and old pliers. That's how you know they're for sure not coming off.
Yeah, you go over a bump. If this situation disconnects, this person is driving the vehicle, they go over a bump and it disconnects, nothing's gonna happen. The alternator runs all of the electrical items, your radio, your headlights, your ignition, your fuel, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, and your battery's kind of taking a back seat until you go to start the car again. Obviously, it's not going to because the battery is what solely provides all of that current and voltage when you go to start the engine. I'm actually curious, like I would like to hear how the car sounds when it starts. I feel like it has a slow crank. All those 650 cold cranky amps.
Are you roasting his battery right now? Are you talking shit on his battery?
I'm sure that's what
little battery dude. You look like you got a little battery, bro.
Let's start that next clip. Suck it up. What is this person doing? No. Arrest this person. Somebody call the cops. Somebody call the cops. What in tarnation? No.
Straight to jail. Take him away, officer.
I'm done.
Take him away. he is connecting his, like, that little vacuum line or whatever the hell to his throttle port. So bad, dude. He's revving his engine, and as he revs it, dude, like, the car is trying to suck in fresh air and it's just sucking debris. His chambers.
We have really tight tolerance inside of that engine, and any debris that's going in there can score the cylinder walls. It's just, it's gonna damage your engine.
It took me such a long time to truly figure out what's happening.
That's abuse. I'm calling the car abuse, CPS, car abuse services.
Car abuse services.
I have a badge.
CAS.
CAS? You mean
CAS?
CPS Car Protect.
CPS, car protect, sorry.
There you go. Yeah, I was like, wait.
Car abuse.
Am I tripping?
Americans take the blame for, not yet at least.
CPS, yes, car protective services. I'm calling them. You suck, guy.
Yeah, you should put
it in your mouth and suck up that trash.
That's what she said.
I did say that. I'm tired of looking at this douchebag. Let's look at that next clip.
Time to do some sketchy.
Oh my God, I don't want to gamble on this.
Get away with it. Oh, da-doo-da day.
What is he doing? He's trying, it looks like trying to maybe install this strut. And so he's trying to push the knuckle down.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So he's not compressing a spring, so it's not that dangerous. But I don't necessarily, I don't condone the balancing the jack on the wood.
He's good, dude. Look, see, he has his foot.
He's got his foot.
Yeah.
So this is safe. I would say just the most sketchiest part of this is the balancing the very heavy jack on the wood.
Let's say the bottom one slips, right? It's heavy, it's gonna, so now your fender's getting messed up, and now you might get messed up.
So generally what I do in this situation, I will stand on the rotor hat, jump in and jiggle while I try to get that in place, or I will ask somebody around to jump on it while I then place that strut in.
A lot of jumping and jiggling and something like this going on.
Yeah. Realistically, there is a way around it that would be like the proper way, and that's just, taking a bunch of other components off. Yeah. But, time is money. Time is money. My watch is on the side. Time is money.
This is for sure some crack activities. No one in their right mind would think.
I've never seen anybody do this.
If you pardon me, a cracktivity.
Cracktivity, if you will.
Cracktivity for sure.
Yes.
Let's jiggle into that next clip.
And the Home Depot galvanized piping roll bar, bro. Bolted to the car. It's like, it's pretty sturdy, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, as long as it's 30. If it fits, it sits. If it's 30,
if it fits,
I'm in a hurry. I don't know.
Okay. What would be the purpose of said roll bar?
Oh, you're doing fast boy stuff. I think he's trying to put bucket seats in. He's trying to put a little harness on. He's either super budget friendly or he's not that fast and he knows it. So this is good enough.
What's holding it in? Let's take a look at that. What grade bolt? What grade bolt do you think that is? Right there.
That fool found it in the same aisle in Home Depot. Come on, dog.
I'm gonna tell you right now, anytime you're dealing with seat belts or you're dealing with seats or anything like that, I've seen grade 5s, but I just roll with grade 8s anytime I'm replacing anything like that. You don't want to die because you cheaped it out on a bolt.
Yeah, you're a loser, dude. You got grade 5 or grade 8.
No brain, no headache, right?
Let's roll into the next clip.
Ooh.
Guys, do you have a loose battery terminal? You got it all the way smushed down. It's not tight enough. Don't replace it. Don't waste your money. Don't give the corporate machine
Put a penny
more
inside.
income.
But screw, I've seen this so many times.
There we go.
So much better. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
This is great advice. That was great advice. I have no complaints.
Of course, that battery is not doing well, though, by the way. There's some corrosion on there, maybe some electrolyte leakage. Are those bubbles from the plastic? Yeah, this battery is probably in need of being replaced anyways. However, listen, I'll condone it.
I fuck with this hack, not gonna lie.
No, it's temporary advice. It's good. Yeah. So the problem is what can happen is that terminal, the metal is kind of soft. So what happens is that terminal, it wears out, and also the clamp can also get worn out, especially as that wears out. You clamp it down, make it tighter. You clamp it down, make it tighter. This battery's seen some years and some time, some hard time. All that screw is doing is filling up space, so the terminal is now making more contact. It's gonna last. Built to last. It's not Duralast, it's Die Hard, but whatever.
I like Durahard?
Durahard? Take a look at that next clip.
I love DIY cars. What?
DIY wheels.
No, that's a wheel.
Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, okay, they made a molds. Oh, look at that. Whoa, what? I don't know about those screws, though.
Those are definitely not even grade 5.
What in tarnation? Yeah, that's... Funny bag screws are only half grades. This is... I hope they're not putting this on a car. There's spinners. Like the screws that they were using to hold the spokes to that wheel together make me very uncomfortable. This right here is what I have a problem with.
T25s.
You...
That's hilarious.
Is it Phillips? I don't even think that's a Torx. That's a Phillips screw.
Is it?
That's a Phillips screw.
Oh my God, they don't even have the decency to use a T25.
It's straight to jail. Screws are like bolts, and machine screws are very much like bolts in the way their threads are. However, they don't go through a hardening process, and so they do not have the tensile strength that...
They're not hard.
They're not hard. We don't use the word hard for bolts. We use the word tough. I do believe that these are not tough enough to do that job.
If you're ever to make a homemade wheel, you gotta gift it to your enemy. That's the only reason why you would create a homemade wheel. Let's roll into that next clip.
It's hot. You want to cool it down before you shut it off. And then rub it up a little bit. And the fan will come on. Brings it right down. You're not sitting there waiting for it to cool down. That's all I got.
Here's the thing, your fan comes on when it's hot. It doesn't come on with RPM. He was mentioning before you turn the engine off if it's hot. And this is something that actually a lot of people don't know, that if you are dealing with an overheating situation, you don't necessarily always want to turn the car off instantly, like, oh, it's super hot, let me turn it off, because what you get is heat soak. It is a good idea that if you are dealing with overheating situation, that you find some other way to cool it down.
I have a really reliable CRV, and I've had some overheating issues. I've been a little negligent, and
They're mild though, right? So
sure,
they don't need to be fixed right now.
Sure.
Steph.
When this used to happen to my friend's really cool CRV, they told me that they would, and when they would be sitting at like in traffic or something, and their temperature would start climbing, they would throw their car in neutral and then just like get it past like 2,000 RPM or at 2,000 RPM, and then the temp gauge will go down, and it's a life hack.
I see what you're saying, because the belt is going to spin the water pump faster because you're revving higher, so you're getting more coolant. An even better hack, I would say, would be to turn on the heater, so you get coolant flow through the heater core.
But then you're hot, dude. Then you're sitting in traffic and then you're hot, dude. You can't even use your AC.
Yes, Steph. You're gonna sweat your ass off so your head gasket doesn't blow. That's why we make sacrifices.
My head gasket's strong, baby. Hasn't blown yet. Next clip.
That might be, before we judge here, environmentally friendly paint. We don't know. We don't want to make any judgments here.
You hear the music playing?
I
That shit is not environmentally friendly. I know. These are my people.
So now you're fed and you're narking this guy out here.
I didn't say where he lives. I think this dude is just like, he just doesn't care. He knows what he probably knows, hey, maybe if he doesn't know I should do this in the spray booth, he for sure knows, maybe I shouldn't do this right here.
Maybe I shouldn't do
in this parking spot on the street. It looks really nice from right here because we're far away, but I bet you the minute we step close, all those cars like driving by, they're for sure blowing up dust, debris. His paint job is not gonna look nice.
Our brother here is not wearing a respirator. So that's my biggest concern here.
He's out in the open, fresh air, dude.
Open fresh. You
Open
can see
fresh
the red
air.
haze come up onto his
Nah,
face.
that's the look. He's doing it on purpose.
I guarantee this fool's nose hairs are red.
Let's tag into that next clip. WD-40, that's what's up.
Ultimately, this will dry out your tires because it is water displacing, meaning it'll suck all the water out, and now you got some dry tires.
Just like your knees. I bet.
That was good.
Use regular tire shine.
Yeah,
But the problem is, if you can buy WD-40,
then you can buy tires.
I don't know, maybe some Crisco oil.
Some Crisco. Yeah.
That for sure will make you shine.
You know, that would be really interesting, like coconut oil or something, or even like a lard or Crisco. I don't see why not.
I don't know how long it would last, but I think for at least like if you're doing like a quick little photo shoot.
Yeah.
Blocking the
If
intersection.
we're going with the whole theme of like, well, what do I got at home? Check the kitchen, bro. If you want to see even more horrible car advice from TikTok, click here or somewhere. See you guys next time. So,
I heard Sandro's so slow.
Sandro's slow.
And he hasn't came out with a rebuttal.
He didn't. That's
As far
really
as I know.
interesting. Yeah. Sandro. Oh, maybe he's still shaking in his boots.
He's shivering. It's cold where Sandro's at.